Good day, I'm Carleen Brown and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, June 25. Government is contemplating legislation to help address the illegal importation of banned supplements. Minister with responsibility for sport, Natalie Nita Headley, made the disclosure on Tuesday during her sectoral presentation to Parliament. In the meantime, coaches and sports administrators were warned that they would be culpable if they provide banned substances to junior athletes.
I must take this opportunity to once again encourage our athletes, juniors and seniors, to avoid adopting this trend of reliance on supplements and to focus instead on building a diet based on good nutrition and healthy practices, bearing in mind that the giving of one's best is always good enough.
The minister added that the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, would continue to sensitize stakeholders on the doping control process and the prohibited list of substances by the World Anti-Doping Commission. A partnership has also been established with the Canadian Centre for Ethics in Sport.
To have JADCO's anti-doping program meet the full requirements of the 2015 World Anti-Doping Code and the mandatory international standards by January 1st, 2015. And to have JADCO successfully address the recommendations outlined in the WADA's November 2013 report.
Meanwhile, the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission has taken a number of measures to increase its drug testing program. This follows the appointment of a new board to the agency in January 2014.
Since this year, JADCO has increased the number of tests. 203 tests have been administered so far, 69 out of competition and 134 in competition.
JADCO also increased its staff complement and reviewed the Anti-Doping in Sports Act. In addition, government will be rolling out the Athletes Insurance Plan in this fiscal year.
Cabinet has endorsed the plan. Additionally, the development of the procurement document for the entity which will execute the Jamaica Athletes Insurance Plan is on the way.
The Jamaica Athletes Insurance Plan will provide comprehensive medical insurance to about 1,500 athletes in the first instance. These athletes have to be enrolled in a national sport program of a registered sport association or federation. Government will be expanding the WIGTON wind farm in Rose Hill, Manchester. Under the third phase of the project, WIGTON will construct a 24-megawatt generating plant, which should become operational next year.
The projected output is 63,000 megawatt hours per year, which would reduce national oil consumption by 37,000 barrels and result in yearly savings of approximately 400 million Jamaican dollars.
He added that Rose Hill was among 4 locations identified to produce a total of 212 million kilowatt hours per year.
The combined effect of these 4 sites could reduce national oil consumption by at least 124,000 barrels per year, which would trim close to $1.27 billion off the annual energy bill.
Minister Robinson was speaking at the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica's recent Alternative Energy Expo. The Ministry of Land is on a feverish search for persons who have been allotted land titles in land settlement schemes across the island. During his sectoral presentation recently, Portfolio Minister Robert Pickersgill said despite the efforts, over 8,000 titles were yet to be transferred from the Commissioner of Lands.
It is the fervent wish of this administration to get this most prized asset into the hands of the intended beneficiaries, who will be able to use it as a tool towards wealth creation, as well as community and nation building.
The National Land Agency has placed the names of these allottees on its website, and persons are invited to check the listing or contact the agency for further details. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has expressed deep sadness at the passing of former Member of Parliament James Thompson, affectionately known as Jim T. Mr. Thompson, who served as Member of Parliament for North East Westmoreland from 1972 to 1980, was also the Custos of Westmoreland from 1990 to 2001. He also served as Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture. In a statement to Parliament Tuesday, the Prime Minister said Mr. Thompson made sterling contribution to the national and political life of the country.
He was always of the view that everything must be done to improve the living and working condition of the Jamaican people. He was not only a man of words, he was also a man of action.
The Prime Minister also expressed condolences to his family, especially his son, Bishop Robert Thompson. James Thompson was 99 years old. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carleen Brown. Thanks for watching.